Good afternoon, everyone. I'm back, and welcome to Merry Monday. I was out, took a little bit of a break. I was just needed some time to just think about things and regroup myself, and I was getting frustrated with YouTube. Just not at people or anything, just the frustration of trying to get to grow when I didn't know how to do it, and I was just, so I took a break for a bit, but I'm back, feeling refreshed, renewed, and ready to conquer YouTube. Let's just say. So on Mondays, this is Merry Monday, we're going to work on Christmas, and I'm going to do this all year round. I didn't do it last year, and I regret it not doing it. I have quite a bit of ephemera made. I've been, slowly making some, and I've got 2 journals made, and I've got 2 that I've got to finish the signature, so I'm going to do that later. This one is almost done. It's totally different journal than what I've been doing now, but I'm going to try to get that one finished as well. Like, I haven't done the front cover, so, but I'm going to see what I can put in this one with things I've got made, and maybe work on some pockets. We'll see how time goes. These are just little things I had made recently and I thought would look nice in there. So, but this is a smaller one, right? So, and I still have to come up with a front cover. Did I do it the right way? Yeah. So for instance, I have the little present here, which I think I've got to shorten that one string. I got to try and tighten that first. It's not going to go too super tight, but I think that string needs to just be a little bit shorter. So we're going to do that. There we go. I just feel it's a little, it's paper that I folded it and glued it and then put some string in like a label. More of a decorative thing. If you didn't glue it, you could probably fold it and they could undo it and write in there. And then just a journal card. And this one, I don't know if I want to add a pocket. I think I glued that on. And I was just thinking how I wanted to add something to that. And I'm going to be doing more of that, always having to do pockets and things like that. You're not coming up, baby love. The moment I turn on the camera, I have those, many of you already know me. I have my boo-boo, and she thinks that she needs to be on camera too. I'm going to hopefully give her a little snack, and it'll send her back to sleep. Let's hope. She didn't come eat her lunch, so she was having such good sleep all afternoon, so she missed her lunch. So I'm sure she's ready for that. So I give her lunch, and hopefully that'll send her back to sleep, because it's too hard to work with her up here. It's different when I do my lives and I don't have a certain time limit. I do lives in another group for a Technique Tuesday, and they always like when she makes an appearance. But you got food in your bowl, baby. So we're just going to do a few things. Because also, I'm going to try doing different things, like just paper clipping, like on something like this. I don't necessarily, see, that one's really big, so I might do some smaller ones to clip in type thing. So I'm going to do some of that as well. I don't have anything small. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Told you. Things have not changed, guys. Things have not. And I'm not really doing anything to that. I might end up putting a little decoration on it a bit. We're not doing anything to that. That's done. I don't know where I was in this. That's what I'm kind of doing. See, like here, for instance, instead of putting a pocket, I just paper clipped it to it. Type thing. That way also it can be taken out if you're trying to write in it, if it's too bulky. Now this one you can't, obviously. And we need something tucked in there. Now, I haven't put tabs or anything on some of these, and I might do that after. I might just tuck them in a spot and then go back through. But let's maybe put something on this. but I'm just trying to think where I put all my... I was cleaning up my desk and I put Christmas all together, kind of threw Christmas all together. Like I have these, but I have these bows I want. And I'm trying to think of where I put the bows. No, boo-boo, down. No, she's trying hard to get up here. I might have to give in just because she'll just distract me the whole time. Oh my goodness, I have beautiful Christmas bows. What did I put them in? I couldn't have moved them too far because I knew that I was going to be doing Merry Monday. And I'm sure I put them in something. Obviously, you know, I might put a Christmas bow on top, like this bow here, right? This one I have to finish, but like just a nice bow like that, because I don't want too much bulk here because I've already got bulk. But then again, we've got bulk there already, so why not? But that's weird. Where? Oh, I do not know why I do that, guys. I haven't yawned all afternoon, and the moment I don't know what my brain does, it just goes there. And I'm going to put her up here, and I apologize, guys, but it's the only way we'll get any peace if she can come up, and she won't stay long. She just needs to be here for a little bit, and then she goes, there's Boo-Boo. Okay, Boo-Boo, not over there. Gotta lay in your spot that I made you here. So that way, otherwise she'll just keep meowing, and then she'll start biting me and things like that until she gets what she wants. But the problem is when she comes up, she likes to knock. She loves paper, so she starts playing with it and knocking it over. She's just a silly cat. That's too bulky. I was just thinking maybe that's too big. I think that's a paper clip anyways. It's paper, like it clips onto the paper. Again, I have things made, and partially made, and everything like that. But isn't it silly when you know you put something in somewhere, but you can't remember what you put it in? And usually I keep all my Christmas stuff together in two bins, so that when I turn on the camera, I bring the bins over and they're right here with me. But for some reason, these bows did not get put in my bin. I'm just taking a quick peek to see if I see them. Oh my goodness, that's silly. It's silly, silly, silly. They're beautiful bows I did. Okay, let's work on, they might show up when I'm not concentrating on trying to find where I put them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So, that's too bad because I really wanted to, and I got to cover the back. Now I have taken things, I was doing a thank you for my sister's wedding, and I made some mistakes. Instead of throwing them away, it bothers me that I yawn so much when I turn on the video, and I just don't understand it. I just sat here working on, I have a digital kit called creme brulee, and a customer ordered it, but she ordered it all printed. So I was just working on it, getting it printed, and I don't think I yawned once. Not once. I wasn't, normally I listen to YouTube. Today, I did everything in quiet. I don't know, I'm in that mood. It's a beautiful snowfall outside. I just was in a quiet mood. And I almost was like, oh, do I want to do a video? And because you know what happens when you stop doing them? You have to get yourself back into the habit of doing it. That's the big problem. It's enough. I don't know why she begs to be up here, and then she just creates havoc. I swear, they're like children, guys. Sometimes if you have this writing and it bothers you, I sometimes use this to just kind of thing, or you can use like gesso, white gesso, and you know, but I don't feel like waiting for that to all dry. Probably should have done it at the time I made it, and then it would have been dry by now. But, you know, it is what it is. I think the paper I chose is dark enough, so it doesn't matter. So the idea of Merry Monday really is to work on Christmas all year round and get things completed. Because I find I start working on Christmas journals too late, and then I can't sell them because Christmas has come. Because if someone's going to buy a journal to maybe use it as, you know, like a place to write all their Christmas memories, menus, Christmas giving, you know, they want that, you know, in November. And so I decided that I tried it the first year and I didn't mind it so much, but I thought, oh, maybe I'll take a break from that this year. That was 2024. But I decided with 2025, we're going to do Merry Monday. Tuesday, sometimes we'll do Tag Tuesday. Sometimes we'll do What's on My Desk. Or if I see a particular like idea that I really like and I want to share, I might do that. So Tuesday's kind of, could be any, you know, a new idea to share, What's on My Desk, or a Tag Tuesday. Again, Tag Tuesday would be kind of if I see a new tag or something, or maybe I'll find a few old ones and go through. I know recently on one of my lives in Purple Heart Creation, I did, the lady wanted to see layering, and so this was one of them I had done in that time period. And this here is what I call a digital layered cluster. So I just layer things, and it's a digital that you print and then you put on. Then I just added a little bit more detail to it. So I got to find my bows because I think I'm going to end up putting a bow on that. Sometimes I do the tabs right away when I put them in a journal. Sometimes I go back through after I've placed them all, and I see how much bulk there is in that, maybe that particular spot or whatever, and I will decide. Sometimes I don't like to rough it up too much, and on this one in particular, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And so, you know. And then Wednesday, I won't be doing anything. Thursday, I'm going to, for right now, I am on a design team for Catherine. Mindful, and the name is going to slip my mind, and I know it. And I know it really well, but some reason I'll think of it in a bit, but I'm going to work on one of her digital kits. And then I might slip over, even on Tuesday, I have a good friend, Anita, that she's been designing some digitals, and so I might do one of her as well. So Tuesday could be up, and same with Thursday. Thursday will be design team Thursday is what it is. And then Friday, I had something and I forgot it. I had in my book to tell you what it is. I have it all written down. It's not close by. So I really think a bow would look nice on that one. And all I did for this corner pocket is a cluster. It's fabric and lace, and then I just glued just one side of it and just used a cluster as it. She's gone. She doesn't really stay long. Not really. This one, we need something at the front there. But I also think I want some, oh, is this a pocket? Okay. So we might have to put that paper clip to the one side, which isn't a problem because we could put something long and skinny there. But we have a pocket there to fill. Let's see what we have. And in these pockets, especially, we have to be careful. Like, that's a little too big. Same with that one. It's going to be like hitting the other page. Let me see. Where did I put my work I have done? I have these. I made. I think they're too big. Yeah. Shocky darn. Let's see. There's another cluster I have. let's leave that out because you never know, we might end up using that. Oh, we have this little birdie, but I don't think it really goes there well. Doesn't look bad, but it's not selling me. She's kind of cute. She's kind of cute, but we want to cover the back of her. Maybe, oh, this is kind of cute too. Now, which one do I want to use? I think I want her. There's also this one. Decisions, right, guys? That's the biggest problem sometimes. Making decisions. Just going to double check if there's not a tag I want to put. I think I like the little, since I have a tag here, that'll be nice. So we got to cover the back of her. And now if I find something else later, I could always put another item behind. For now, we'll put the one item in there. I really like her. It's been a while since I did her. And where did we put my paper? Let's go ahead and cover the back. You can start a new journal and join us on Merry Mondays, or a couple journals. That's why I want to get my other two journals sewn together, so I can just, like, some days we might just walk through the journal and put things, and then other days we might just be like ephemera day, where we just make whatever comes up, tags, journal cards, other little ephemera bits and pieces. We'll just kind of, you know, whatever creative flows. I'm laughing at my own kind of joke type thing. It wasn't really that funny, but, you know, I thought it was funny. And then see how many projects we have available. And then we might do some other neat Christmas, maybe. We might even do some nice Christmas ornaments or something like that. And do maybe some other little things that, you know, it's paper crafting, but it's still nice. There we go. There we go. I didn't bring my garbage can closer, and I forgot to get something to drink when I went upstairs to get Jacob's. I just want to thank all of those that have already subscribed and who already continuously like and comment. But guys, if you like, I know there, like, sometimes I see that there's 35 people that watched, but I got 6 likes. And I'm not forcing you, but it really does help creators if you hit the like button. And that's not hard to do. You just hit it and it's done. If you leave a comment, it makes it even better. But again, the like would really help. What it does is it helps us get seen more in the algorithm. I'm terrible with that word. And get us more noticed, and it will help me grow my channel. So I do appreciate those that do that for me, and those that would help me and do that. It is just so appreciated, and it will really help me grow. This is a business I'm trying to grow to support myself. I don't plan to be rich. I want it to take something that I love and turn it into a business for anybody that's new out there, to support myself. I'm unable to work right now, and I'm working on fixing those health issues. I'm just wondering if I want to corner around those or not. I keep looking at those corners, and I think I do want to put a little something. I love these punches. I know some of you aren't Temu people, but I am. And this is, I have 3 of them, and I love them. Love them. My favorites are really these, and then occasionally this one. In fact, I'm going to buy at least 2 more each of these and put them away. So if they ever stop making them, I have them. I did that with Creative Ways Rounder. I have 3 of them. because when they went out, people were selling off their stuff, and sometimes my mom found one, well, it should be my sister found one at the Goodwill and got it for me, and I leave it at her place so that when I'm home, because I do take some crafting, but to not take every tool with me is hard on the train. So there we go. She's in there nicely. And we might still, I'm thinking I might put a tab on her, but I'm just trying to think of where we want to put it. And again, if you need to add a little more color, you can always pull some washi tape in. That does help. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of red in it to pull some of that more red over here and give it a little bit more of a Christmassy. Oh my goodness, my words. Ugh. Ugh. And I wanted to grab a couple of my Christmas stickers because I thought a nice little Christmas sticker on this might pull. There, I like that. Washi tape is great for that. Just put some glue on the back of it because washi tape is not always, the glue is not permanent. And I still got to put a tab here. And I'm just thinking what I would like to do as a tab. Just thinking, do I want to bring in a touch of gold maybe? Since I got a little bit of gold in the center of the thing, I don't think I brought my stapler over. I think it's the only thing. Oh, of course I can't find the end of this. I'm going to get a hair straightener so I can keep it here to straighten some of this out. Because this doesn't really, oh, look how nice that is. It's not quite wide enough to go that way because I thought, see if we can make that work. Let's see if we can make that work. And I still haven't got my tiny detacher, a stapler. I want a tiny one. I went to get my stapler. Oh, there we go. I just want to double check the time. I forgot to check what time I started at. That would have helped if I would have done that. Whew. I got this one, but I'm a little, it might be because I was doing it on too thin of paper. It's a little hole punch. But when I was doing it on soft paper, it wasn't working really well. But I'm wondering if I have to have something a little firmer. Because sometimes certain punches, that's just the way it is with them. You just got to use a little something. And I'm just stapling it on the best I can without it popping off. There we go. And I do want something on here. Ooh. I don't think I have anything really narrow yet. I have something narrow but super long, and I don't want that. Just seeing if I have something super narrow made up. A little too, it's got to be very, very narrow. What I need to do is make myself a nice little scrappy, small little scrappy pad to go there. It would work perfectly. Oh, Pete, boo-boo. No, baby. No. No. Told you. She left to get food and she came back. And then she made a big mess. A big mess. Trying to get to the table. Go lay down. No. You can give me those sad kitty cat eyes all you want. I'm really bothered where I put those bows, guys. I remember putting them in the container. I'll remember doing it. Let's just make sure. No, I didn't put it in there. You know when when you know you did something and you can't figure out what you did and it bothers you till you figure it out. So that's what I'll have to do, is maybe one day we'll make some scrappy pads and I'll add a scrappy pad in there. This was made for me, and so I want to get it in a journal. But then I was thinking I need to make myself a Christmas journal, and the ones that were made for me, put it in there. Okay, so we don't have anything thin and narrow right now. So that is something we'll have to work on to go here. And I think a little scrappy pad would be perfect in here. And then I think I want a little like Merry Christmas or a little wording down here is what I think I want. Just seen my wording a few minutes ago. I need to cut some out. This is my things I need to do, Christmas things, but I've got so much to do. I thought I had another Christmas wording. I wanted some color to it, and I know I have them. So again, when it comes up, that's why I need to organize a little bit better. I started organizing it. Oh, maybe this will be perfect. And I forget who I got this from, because I cut it off. I bought it a few years ago. Oh, there. See right there. So if that doesn't work out, now I know where my Christmas words are. These are Christmas words I made, because so often I buy, and nothing against, everybody likes certain words they like to use, but I find I get all these words that I don't use. So I picked some of my favorite words, and I just did them on white, and then I just print them on whatever color I feel like using. So, and if you go check out my coffee site, two things. I have some great Christmas stuff, Christmas bows up there, some Christmas labels, and all that, good price. Or if you join my membership, which is $5 a month, there's all kinds of freebies, and that helps support my channel. And when you do the, instead of just like buying me a coffee, if you do the $5 monthly membership, it will help me out a lot, and you get lots of freebies with it. And some freebies are only for members, and you cannot buy them. They're only for my members. I'm working on a kit for my members. I'm hoping to try to do once a month a kit. I don't know. Sometimes it might be a larger kit. Sometimes it might be a background kit. Right now I'm working on kind of a background kit with like different, one is like an old ripped piece of wallpaper. Lay down right there. She's annoying, guys, but I love her to death. But she's annoying. Maybe I'll put that one right there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm just gonna vintage it up a bit. I think I'll trim it just a touch closer on this one side. But I made my own labels as well. I should have showed you guys, but who knows where I put them, because they're like the other things. I put them, thought I organized myself. Oh, you know. Oh, you know. I'm still in the midst of so I'm trying, even though some of it's organized, I still have some work to do on it. So bear with me, guys. Probably by mid-February, I'll be perfect. Who am I kidding? No, I won't. Just kidding around. I'm just, that's the pink ones I did. And those are on my coffee, and there's the Christmas ones, and I love these. And then I think there's 3 pages of those ones, and then did another design. Oh, here's the Christmas clusters, which is good because I might use a couple of those. And those are on my coffee site too. And then I have, these are the other labels I did. So those are all on my coffee site, and I'll put a link down below. And love if you would join the membership. And it'll just help me be able to continue giving the videos. I love doing them. I love showing people things. I love coming up with new ideas. So there we go. Merry and bright. And then I'm going to put a scrappy pad there eventually. That one's done. Do I want to put anything on the inside? See, this is my problem. I always want to add more and add more. You don't, I end up with these really chunky monkeys. That's what I call them. And again, we'll put something. This is where a nice cluster would come in. But then it takes up so much. It needs to be a bit smaller. Let's see. Do I have a small one in the ones I made? Let's see what's the smallest one. It's not really small there. I think I only did 2 pages of these. And I said to myself, I got to make some more of this because I love them so much. Yeah, they're all pretty big. I need to do some tiny ones. These are great for pockets and different things like that. But I think those are going to be too big. But then let's pull one of our labels out. Maybe there's a cute label we can use to decorate it. We'll move that over. Sorry, I hum. I've been humming all day. I've been finding it very relaxing to hum. Like I said, I'm just feeling, in a little bit, I'm gonna, like, don't take Christmas tree down. I haven't taken mine off yet. I've got all my ornaments because I'm taking down the upstairs tree. Well, not taking it down. I'm taking off the Christmas decorations. And I have to do it by boxes because I don't have room to open up every box. And my tree is done all in purple and silver, and it's in one box. And then the upstairs tree I do for Andre and his family, I do all like vintage green and red, very, very Christmassy colors. And now I'm going to go and put snowflakes all on it. And then I'll slowly add in some red hearts, and it'll turn into a Valentine's. I think I like that there, but I'm thinking I want to put a little more behind it, maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. I seen a little piece of paper somewhere here. That's the wrong green, but I think I have it in red. I think. Normally what I'm going into would be sitting on my desk, but there's a boo-boo that wants to sit there instead. Maybe we'll pull out, maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking of just making like a little collage. We'll see how that idea comes out. Yeah, something like that. That's what I'll do. Do I like that? Let me see. Or do I just like the solid green? Ooh. Kind of like, I think I just like it simple. Is that strange to say? But that's what I think. I think I like it just simple. Do I want it in the center? I think I'll put it in the corner because then you can write a bit down there. And sometimes what I do, because I find sometimes corners can get bent very easily, so sometimes I like to add in a little bit, like I think I'm going to put it right along the edge and just sturdy up that corner just a touch. And now I'm going to see if how awkwardly not straight I did that. You're going to roll off the table in a second if you keep trying to roll over on your back. She's like a belly baby cat. She likes her belly to be up and exposed, which is unusual for cats because cats, that's the most dangerous area for cats, where all their organs are. So they usually curl in a ball because it protects them. But because she's so comfortable, she stretches all the way out and her legs are up and her belly is exposed. When I went into my bedroom a little bit earlier, that's how she was in the bed, stretched as long as she could. There we go. It's simple, but sometimes you don't need to add a lot to everything. And I'm going to end up putting a tab up there. And then I'm going to want to do something on this side, but I might end up stenciling on this side so it's not too repetitive. And I think I was going to put this here just as a, there's not much you can do with this. I could turn it into, I don't know why I just put that little piece in there. And I didn't adjust it really well. Remember that's one of the things I learned this first time I put really small papers in. But just remember, when you do, you have to try to make sure you get them. Where is it? There's the middle. That you get it where it gets caught in the binding, because otherwise they move about. That was a learning curve for me. And it has a little bit, so it's only one side. See, that moves a lot. So I should have just adjusted it up a bit and made sure that it had two bindings and then it would sit better. So that's something, it's not terrible like that, but it would just make it easier when doing this. This might be too heavy for here, because as I turn the page, that might be too heavy. We might have to change that later. And I was going to leave this because you could write a little something there. And then I thought of just putting, would it be better with, As you can see, it slides a lot. Now, if I really hated it, I could tear it out of there. If it really bothers you, I could pull it out, but I'm not going to. I don't mind it. I'm just trying to decide. If it's just going to be something pretty in the middle of the book, in the page. I might come up with a creative idea for that. Like this. This I'm probably going to turn into a flip. Add something to it. Oh, look at that. See, I used this glue to test it, and I know not to buy this glue. It was cheap. So I thought, oh, let me try it. But look, it's not a good glue. And I'm glad I remembered that so I could check on it. And that does happen with some of the glues. I find some of the kids' glue is like that. I think here, I think I'm going to add a couple of flips here. I'm just trying to think of what. I'm going to flip there. I just got to check our time, guys. It's going fast because it's the first day. And I know I got to be careful. We're at 30 minutes. We've already been 40 minutes. 40 minutes, guys. Can you imagine? 40 minutes already. I don't believe it. Don't believe it. 40 minutes. And I have a booger of a cat here. Oh. No, not big enough. What's this paper? Oh, it's not a paper. Oh, my legs are so cold. I have a blanket on them. But when I stood up, I had to check. This, I turned it to scraps because when I print it, I ran out of ink, but not all of it was terrible. So I saved some of it. I decided I could use some of it, right? So I kept it. Now I'm just thinking, can I? I'm going to try something. This ruler's a little short to fix that up, but I'll just trim it now. Even when I fold it, I might still have to trim it a bit because it might be off a bit, which does happen. You know, I'm not a great, I actually do pretty good, but not when it's already, I want to get myself one of those guillotine ones. I think they would be easier to trim paper straighter than the paper trimmers. I find they don't always, even when I measure it out for some reason, I always feel like it doesn't come out straight for some reason. I don't know why, but see, I'm not going to throw this out because this is great for a cluster. It's ready for a cluster. Now I've got 2 pieces of it for clusters. The thing is, it is not double-sided, right? But if I would be smart, I could line. Let me see how I would put it in. Now, guys, I'm just trying something. It's not something. Maybe don't want to fold it in half. I'm trying to think how I would flip it. Sometimes you can do this, and I could turn it into like each side thing, but I don't know if I want to cover all of this up. So then I thought, well, maybe I'll flip it in like this, but I might not need it as long. But sometimes you can even do this on this side, right? And then I flip it in. I just got to see the length that I want to make that. I think right about there. And it might be too big, and then I can trim it. I think on the other side. And this is where trying to get it straight is not always my strong. When I'm folding, for some reason, I cannot fold straight, and it doesn't help that this, so I'm trying to think that that has to be balanced, but it doesn't because it's not. So what you can do, I have to trim it just a bit, but this can become, oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. But I'm going to have to take a little off the edge here, and I'm going to cover the back of it. There we go. Did that take enough off? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Can you say that again? And I will save that scrap too. Isn't it terrible? It's great for collaging with. Great. Even right now, I might use it on this. And I'm gonna, it's gonna be a writing spot. I just had it here, guys. I just had it. Move, boo-boo. See, when I move everything for you, I lose where I put things. I'm blaming you, not my scatterbrain. I'm blaming you, kitty cat. Perfect. We'll glue that on. And I'm not worried about, I want to glue that side. It just makes that more sturdy for using it as a tuck spot. Oh, the glue is not wanting to come off very easy, guys. I love flips and flops. I really do. But it ends up with me when I do flips and flops, my journals become so fat. So, oh, I better keep this in screen. We need to move this so we can. I just realized you don't need to see me glue. Now, sometimes I will, it's easier for me to get it on by wasting a bit of paper. Because this way, it's just easier to trim. And I can make sure corners are, because I miss corners. So, as you can see, I craft pretty much very well with her. It's different when you're on camera because if I put something aside and I can't find it right away, it's no big deal because it's just me and her. But I craft like this all night sometimes. She lays on my other desk with me. Sometimes I have a little corner like this. Oh, when I'm doing fussy cutting orders, it gets hard because her tail will start to spread things around. Or like these little pieces of paper she likes to play with. So. But now, I lost that line of where I was going to fold that. Let's see where I didn't quite trim it good enough. But that's okay because you can ink that too. I see it. It's there. It's there. I got 2 rulers out now. And see? Told you I've always missed spots with glue. But that's an easy fix, guys. Don't, we all make mistakes no matter how long we've been doing it. You just go back and you quickly the book that I'm going to try to be with the cat and me. And I think that don't think I have to put glue down there if I put it, I need my glasses down and I need to move this up. Sometimes what happens, guys, is I'm trying to see it, and so I end up moving it closer to me so I can see. But I think if I glue this down, I'll be okay. So what I'm going to do, oops. Hey, 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 hey. And guys, if there's anything you'd like to see done, just say it in the comments, and if I can do it, I'll try to do it. Or if I don't, I'll try learning it at the same time as you guys. That does work, Trying to see without, if I can do this without worrying about glue on the one side. Or I might have to. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Darn it. I didn't really want to put glue, but it's going to thing, so I'm just going to put a small line. I did that very awkwardly because I have the cat. Okay, that's better. Except for I feel like I got glue somewhere there. There we go. And once I close it for a while, that'll start to lay flat again. And you'll notice that it wasn't long enough here at the top. Easy fix. I'm not worrying about that. Several things I can do. I can put a little Christmas word up there. I could bring in a little bit of Christmas washi. I have a really nice one. Where is it? I know which one will be really nice there. It's a new one I just got, and I haven't really used it. But I threw all the washi back in its pot. And watch me have thrown it all the way to the bottom. Oh. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Get to see my arm reach across. Probably see some of my face maybe. Sorry. Sorry. That bright light in your face, my love. Yeah, bright light in your face. Put the lid on. This glue, you have to put the lid on. When it dries, then I end up tearing my paper. And I'm not even worried. I'm going to just bring it right over. Doesn't bother me. There. Might be a little light, but that's okay. Still works. Still works. There we have a little pocket. And now we can tuck something in there. And then here, so we'll probably, see, I knew there was a piece of glue somewhere. And then I'm going to probably put a pocket here. And I think I know which pocket I want to use. And I better check on that time. Because like I always say, if I ever disappear, it's because I ran out of time. It does happen. I just showed you those digital clusters that weren't cut yet. And I put them over here. Oh, they're not too far. One of these might be perfect. Just roughly cut them out, and then I'll fix them up in a second. Oh, that glue's got... I need to clean my scissors again. Okay, baby. No, no. No, no. No, no. You have lots of desk. This is my spot. Might be too small. But I also had something else here that I might have moved out of the way for Boo Boo and put it somewhere. Jacob is coming, guys. The little munchkin is coming down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes, my love.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can I play on our computer?
Not right now. Later.
And
Okay.
And how many minutes?
About 15 minutes.
15?
Yeah, because I'm on live. I'm doing a video on YouTube.
I gotta watch TV for 15 minutes?
Not 50. 1-5.
1-5.
15.
15 minutes?
Oh, life is rough. He likes to play this one. Oh, I had a pocket, guys, but my cat has flopped it somewhere because it's... But what you can do with this too is, like, for instance, where I had that red or green, I was thinking I could add it. No, don't like that idea. So I'm going to end up adding a pocket along here, but it's going to be wider. It's got to be wider. And I don't have a wider one of these. I should do a wide one just for this journal. I think this one is not much bigger itself. But if I could have found that pocket that my cat moved. Yeah, that's just taller. Then maybe nope, never mind, my cat. Now that's a little too long. It's an envelope I ripped in half. But I don't have a problem. No, they better to use. I want it to use the whole thing, and I want it to use it with it being like torn like that. I don't know why. I just did. So we'll come back to that pocket later. We have to put up, maybe, oh, but then I cover up all that beautiful paper. But that could look cute there. Oh, it could look cute there. This even, you could even stick a pocket on this, right? And then I could turn that into a tuck spot on this side. I mean, it's not perfect, but hey, why not? Hey, hey, hey. This is the problem when you use some pretty digitals. Oh, perfect. We're going to put that there. Yes, we are. Yes, yes, we are. We got to check the time. We might be out of time, guys. That might be the sad thing to say right now. So I won't finish this pocket. No, we're 56. So when we come back next week, we're going to work on this pocket here. I'm going to, if I had a paper clip, I do. I'm going to paper clip in that so we know that next week we're going to work on that. And we're going to finish this pocket on here and decide if we're just going to maybe do an image pocket there. Just take a nice image and make a skinny pocket so that we don't lose too much of it. So I want to thank you for joining me. And I apologize for disappearing for a while. And I hope you'll join me on Merry Mondays and work on your projects. I also going to have a group called Purple Heart Creations where I do lives in it. As well, you can, like, if you say you're working on something that we did here on the YouTube, you can post it there to show me what you worked on, things like that. So I will put the link for that, and I'll put the link for my selling group. A little too tall, but I have an idea for that too. So we're going to come back to this next week. We're going to do that other pocket. We're probably going to do another flip here. We got to fill this pocket. So that's next week's goal, is these few pages. All right. Thank you for joining me. And we will see you tomorrow for What's on My Desk. All right, everyone. Have a great evening. Love you. And once again, please like, comment on my videos. I would really appreciate it. And I'll have all the links below. Good night. Oh, I didn't realize that we moved a little with Boo Boo. All right, say bye-bye, Boo Boo.